So Marcus, how long have you been down here in Seg?
And say I've been down here for about a week and a day, but like in this facility, I've been here 3 times for like 3 years since '04.
So after you came the first time, didn't that kind of scare you enough to say, I'm never going back there again?
Yeah, I kept on messing up on parole, and yeah,
You know, people always wonder, after a kid like you serves time in a place like this, and then you say you go out and you mess up on parole, they wonder, how does that happen? Why does that happen?
it was really my fault. Like, I'm associated with a gang, and like I did some things, kind of regret it. But yeah, that's why I'm back. Well, the 2 times that I came back, that's why I came back.
Well, gangs seem to be at the root. Gangs and drugs seem to be at the root of almost everything. Talk to me about that.
Um, like gangs and drugs. I would say yeah, because like it's all about kind of respect, and like in the streets you kind of had to do certain things, like you had to, what they call put in work. You had to like do some things. You had to, like, first off, you had to like get in the gang. That's the first thing. Get jumped in, and then like you do a couple missions, uh, and then like if you want to move up in rank, you're gonna have to do like certain things. Like if you get a direct order, you have to do it, and like that was kind of like me. Like I was trying to move up in rank, so I kept on getting direct orders to do this and that, and so like I'm high rank, but like it wasn't worth it because I kept on getting locked up. So
When you say missions, like people who don't know anything about gangs or what goes on inside a gang, what would a mission be? What would be a typical mission?
like let's say like you rob like I'm associated with GD. So like let's say like I rob a vice lord and like basically put him to the point where like like if he's there, like I still rob him, then I can get basically I can get ranked by doing that. Or like let's say you kill a vice lord, that's definitely gonna get you up there. And then like you had to like, I don't want to say you have to sell, but like it goes along with it. It's just a part of it.
Aren't you scared when you're out there doing this stuff?
No, it's just the way I grew up.
So as far back as you can remember, this is kind of what you've seen and what you've done.
Right.
So do you blame your family life? What do you
Um,
what do you blame it on?
I can't really say that. Like, I kind of blame it on the neighborhood I was raised in, because like my brothers, they did the same thing. I have 4 brothers, so like they all, even my younger brothers, doing it now. So I can't really blame it on my family. I had to say it was where I'm from, the neighborhood.
What you were surrounded by?
Right.
Okay, so if somebody let you out of here, put you in a great neighborhood and big house, gave you a job, do you think that would keep you on the straight and narrow? If it was all handed to you tomorrow, could you stay on the straight and narrow?
It'd be hard because I'm just so used to doing the things I did to come back here, and like I don't know, it'd be hard. I don't think I could.
So what can somebody do to help? If you get out of here, what could somebody do for you that would make you stop committing crimes?
Um, yeah, like you say, I think that would be the best thing they could do. I could try. I could try it, but I'm not used to it. Uh, my father, he's a high ranked gang member. My mother, she's in the opposite gang, but somehow they met. But yeah, if somebody tried to help me out, like I give it a shot. I do my best.
So, but you, even though they're in gangs, you don't blame them for the situations you've been in?
I even if it was their fault, I can never blame my mother and father. I mean, they've always showed me love. Like I can never blame them. I can never say like it was my mom and dad's fault.
How do you feel about them seeing you locked up like this?
Um, Well, like I don't really have feelings about it. Like my dad, he's been locked up before, and so like, I mean, I kind of feel bad that I'm in here. Like, I have a girl that's on the house there. I got you know, I can't really say a life, but you know, it's better than this.
You know, I think it's just hard for people on the outside to understand how to stop the kind of cycle
Yeah,
that seems to happen.
yeah, I see what you're saying.
Because it's not that people aren't rooting for you once you get out. I mean, most people, once you kids get out, people are saying, okay, do it this time. Stay straight. Get a job, get your education.
Yeah,
Because you know when you leave here, you're 18, then you end up in adult prison.
right. And unfortunately, I'll probably end up there.
Unfortunately, you'll probably.
Right, because it's hard to break the cycle.
So tell me how you feel and what your thoughts are about possibly being in an adult prison someday.
Well, I've been here so many times, I'm getting used to it. Like, you're never supposed to be scared. So like, you know, I'll go, and I'll just have to do my time there.
Now, I've talked to a lot of people who've worked in the adult system who say kids think they can handle adult prison when they're 18, but they really don't think that's true.
Right. I mean, I've heard stories like people getting raped over there, and like all they do is work out. But like I heard stories about this place too, and you know, I've been here so many times and like gotten used to it. I think I'll just adjust over there.
Is it depressing at all for you that that's kind of what your mindset is? That your mindset isn't, I'm done with my old ways, I'm getting out of here and I'm going straight?
Yeah, I mean, it's sad. It's depressing because like I got a girl out there. I got like I guess you could say I kind of got like a better life than in here, but like, you know, unfortunately, it's just a cycle. I mean, I'm so far in the game, I can't come out. So,
And I've heard once you're in a gang, it's almost impossible to get out.
right.
Explain that to me.
The only way out, and if you're really in a game, the only way out is death. You know, that's the only way out. So,
That's pretty heavy stuff.
yeah.
So is it worth getting in the first place?
I wouldn't recommend it.
So if there's a little 11-year-old out there who thinks he's a cool little gangbanger, what would you want to tell him?
I tell him no. Because like once he enters the gang, if he's really in it, I mean, the only way out is through death, and like he'll be locked up all of his life, and he'll just have to keep going with it. Because once you get in, I mean, there's basically no way out.
Any final things you want to say? Want people to know about you or?
Yeah. Let's see. I want to say, like, just in case I don't get out, I want to say that, to my girl that I love her, Juliana Grace Bragg, and then I want to say to my family that I love them too. So.
You know, you were pretty loud before we came over here, and then we talked to you, and you're like a gentle, soft-spoken kid.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I guess so.
Do you want people to know that there's good in you somewhere? Because I think people who drive by a place like this just assume that the kids are in here.
Yeah, I mean, there's good in me. Like, but like, you know, for the most part, like, when you drive by and see the kids from Pendleton, I mean, you know, I wouldn't say they're the best kids, but they're not the worst either. Like, they're not all bad. Some of them are trying to go home and have lives to go back to. Not all of them are in gangs. So like, you know, not all of them are bad, but so yeah.